What is up, MFers? Welcome back to another very exciting video. It is that time of year again. It's the time of the year when it gets really freaking cold outside and it gets damn hard to catch just about anything in our shitty little local lakes here in Nebraska way. But guess what? That also means something else. That means a bunch of our lakes get stocked annually with these beautiful little stalker rainbow trouts. So as you guys can tell, I am out at the pond. Today we're doing a little bit of pond fishing, something I'm sure a lot of you guys do. You always tell me good feedback on these videos where we go pond fishing, try to catch some food. We're going to try to catch some of these rainbow trout that were just stocked in here, take them home and cook them up. Got a couple ways I always like to catch them, and this is a good way to get back to the roots. This is what I grew up doing, getting out here at these local little ponds. Oh, that spot looks familiar. I think I caught something big there one time. Oh my God. Yeah, there's some giant fish lurking in these waters that eat the trout that we're gonna try to catch today. So who knows, maybe we'll catch some of those as well. But I'm gonna get this tackle out of the truck, get out here and show you how I like to catch some of these trouts. Then we're gonna catch some, hopefully take them home and eat them. Let's go. Okay, time to get this show on the road. Got to our two Milliken fishing spinning rods. Of course, what else would we use? This is the basic trout rig I like to use. Inline spinner, I brought a bunch of those. And then we're gonna throw all different types of nasty, gnarly bait. We're gonna put this rod out in a pole or kind of leave them out. We're allowed two rods here in Nebraska way. So we're gonna get these tossed out, get the bait rod going. I got a pretty cool bait that I used to use a lot that I don't think I've used for a long time on my channel. I'm gonna toss that out and then I'm gonna start casting. Limit's 5 per person, so 5 trout is the goal.
All right, here's what we're starting with for bait. The old power eggs. Look at those guys. Power bait, power eggs. I used to use these a lot. They float off the bottom, so we're just going little split shot action. And then we're gonna put about 1,000 of these on the hook. No, we're not. We're gonna put, I don't know, 2 or 3. I don't know the rules. They still stink. Oh yeah, they still smell like power bait. So I think they'll work. Get some of my scent on there so I have less of a chance to catch one. And we're just gonna give them the little thread action. Boom. Giving them our balls today. Toss our balls in the lake, get them wet, and wait for something to suck our balls. Here we go. Boom. Out there in Narnia. Pole holder it up while we soak our balls. Here's number 2 bait. I don't know why this works so well, but the old black with gold blade and yellow spot Panther Martin frickin' gets choked about 100% of the time. I don't know what the hell it looks like. Probably nothing, but these stalker trout, and I guess natural trout too in rivers, sure seem to like it. So we're gonna fire this guy around all over the place, just cover some water, and hopefully make these trout eat. Usually you get bit like the first couple casts, then don't catch anything for about 7 hours. But oh yeah, I got some nice water clarity in here. I'm gonna have to come back here and throw a swim bait. You guys wanna see me throw swim baits here? We know there's gigantor muskheads in here, or at least one. I'd kind of like to see what kind of bass live here too. I've heard there's big. Man, it is cold. I didn't say it to you guys yet. It's 26 degrees right now this morning, which again is probably why we're not, I decided not to bass fish. That gets a little tough when it gets this cold. We will do that, of course. We're not giving up on the bass for the fall yet or anything like that, but with this giant cold front end moving in here, these trout seem to react a lot better to it. Also, how many of you guys are coming to the meetup in Missouri on Saturday? I'm pretty stoked about that. I've never done an actual legitimate meetup type deal. Of course, that's in conjunction with the Slaunch Master Classic tournament on Sunday, which still has some spots open. So I'll leave the meetup details down below. I want to meet every single person that watches this video right now. I want to meet you guys down there. Come say hi, whatever. The whole crew will be there. Porn Stash might come. I think he's coming. Zark, you know, a lot of good MFers will be there. You should come by and give us a hard time or something, and we'll give you a hard time back. We're gonna, of course, have these rods right here on sale there as well for cheaper than you've ever seen them before. So that probably won't suck for you guys that like to save some money. Might even do like a 2-for-1 type deal. Who knows? We'll see. But I'll leave the details down below for the meetup and the tournament. $100 entry fee, $10,000 for first place. So if you think you got some spots down there on Truman Lake, or you think you can find fish or just catch fish really well, bass that is, then let's just meet up down there and you can put your money where your mouth is. $100 entry fee, $10,000 payout. You don't see that like anywhere. Hi there, do you still sell minnows?
Yeah, I got some minnows.
Okay, perfect. Where are you located exactly?
Right before Ridge Road.
Right before Ridge Road. Okay, perfect. I appreciate that.
You bet.
Okay,
We'll
thank you.
bet.
Yep, bye.
Okay, so after an hour of fishing and all I'm seeing is freaking trout jumping everywhere around me and not eating my spinners or my balls. My balls have not gotten sucked on yet, and no type of worm or salmon egg has gotten bit either. I'm gonna enlist the help of some live bait. I remember last year with Max, we went out and we caught a bunch on minnows, so I'm gonna run to the nearest bait shop in town. I found this place on Google, which wasn't actually listed on Google. It was in a fishing forum where people were like, it's unlisted, so you gotta just go there and find the bait shop sign. Called him and took forever for him to answer, but apparently he has minnows, so we're gonna go check out this crusty bait shop. Good God. If I don't get murdered, I'm gonna get the best bait in North America. It's a big if. Good news, guys. I did not get shanked or murdered or anything else. I did, in fact, get what I set out to grab. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Minnows. Dude was actually really cool. I was like going to those crusty little small town bait shops. Seems like you meet and see some interesting things. But, oh God, look at this. No wonder the road's closed. Guess I'm not gonna be putting my bass boat in here. Been telling you guys about the flooding in Nebraska. I'm not shitting you. This is a boat ramp here. You guys have seen me fish here before. Probably not gonna launch there anytime soon. Changing spots on the lake though. Time to get some minnows wet, and yeah, I feel better about the minnows.
All right, get myself the perfect little minnow guy. That's him. That's the one. See? He's perfect because of the way he is. Man, that water's warm out here in the frozen tundra of Nebraska. 26-degree water. We're just gonna nose hook him. Give him a toss out there on the bob. The old bob. We're just gonna let him drift in this little wind situation here. Drifty little minnow guy. Cover some water. We're gonna throw the spinner around at the same time though. Maximize our opportunities. Oh, hey, I got one. Didn't even pick up the bob yet. Or the spinner. Look at that. Oh my God. That's a change in success rate right there. Boom! Freaking minnow touched the water and got slurped by this little prick. Dude, chill, 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 chill. Look at that. The North Atlantic rainbowed specimen. Only the finest. These are actually netted in Lake Superior and then brought to Nebraska here. They are not grown in little shitty, no, I'm totally kidding. They are definitely grown in little shitty ponds, but it's pretty fish. It's keeper number one. It's probably not gonna make the little minnows too happy, but let's fire another one out there. I mean, we might not even need to throw a spinner. Okay, let's do that really quick again. Trouts like minnows. Heard it here first, folks. First. If I watch it and pay attention, I'm probably not gonna catch one. Just kidding, there's a bite already. These things freaking love minnows. Are you kidding me? Get back out there, minnow. Well, this just got a whole lot easier. It's so weird. I freaking tell you guys this all the time. You can go one day and they won't touch an inline spinner and you're just crushing. Look at that, another one. Oh, he got away. You're just crushing them over and over out there throwing your egg sacks or your little night crawlers or whatever. And then the next day, all they'll freaking eat a spinner and they won't touch the egg sack or anything else. These stupid trout get dialed in on one thing and one thing only. They wouldn't touch anything else. I don't think it's just because I moved down here to this different spot of the lake either. I think they want the minnows today. I literally can't even like get over to my other pole before I get a bite. Doesn't suck. Oh God, we got another bite. I actually got to make a cast at least there, but is he on? Got him. Got his ass. You bet. That's a giant. That's about a 7-pounder. Oh, nope, it shrunk. It's just the exact same size as all the other stalker trouts. Dang it, I thought I had a big one there. No, I didn't. Well, numero dos. Right in the corner of the mouth. Beauty. We're getting some. Trace moss. Let's go behind the dorsal for this one just because that's where I grabbed his head and it'd be easier for me to put the hook in. Okay, things have slowed down drastically. That took at least like a minute and a half to get a bite on that one. Oh, getting chewed again. I was trying to look for another bait. I could at least cast for one. Not fish like I'm completely brain dead the whole day, but looks like we're going the brain dead minnow route. I had some little swim baits in there, but those apparently don't exist anymore. Dad Master's probably been playing in my panfish box, stealing my things. Look at that. He's kind of a derp fish. He's got a little, I don't know. I might not eat him. I might let like Miss Milliken Fishing or Dad Master eat this guy. He's got some defects. He ain't gonna live long, but he don't need to. Got another one. There he goes with it. Got his ass. There are bigger ones mixed in here sometimes, so I'm kind of honestly surprised we haven't caught a bigger one, but hey, we're getting to our limit here, that's for sure. I'm excited for the food we're gonna cook later too. Definitely got a nice little meal planned for you guys. You guys are gonna like it, just trust me. Dad Master, Miss Milliken Fishing, they're gonna like it too, I hope.
All right, so really quick before I throw back out there and catch another trout in 2 seconds, I want to show you guys the rig. Basically, Milliken fishing rod, the spinning rod series, like I told you guys, I wanted something with a really light tip so I could use it for my bass fishing stuff, but then I could also use it for my trout fishing stuff as well. That's what we're doing, we're throwing light stuff. Today, just sort of simple bobber rig. Got this little tiny bobber, then about 14 inches to 16 inches and a couple split shots, and then about another foot, and we got this like longer shank, I don't know, it's a shitty little hook I got a long time ago, and now my stuff's all tangled. But yeah, basically just casting out, letting that minnow swim around, and they are freaking chewing it. Line, I think line's important too. I like really thin braided line. Thinner the braid, the further you can usually cast. This is a 15-pound braid, but it's really thin and soft, and then I got like a 6-pound test fluorocarbon leader. So the trout can't see it, yet I get really good hookups because I can kind of set the hook good, no stretch with the braid, but I'm gonna go catch another one right now. Let's do it. Here comes another bite from a dumb brain dead trout.
I thought maybe, you know, since I missed the stocking this year. God, there he is again. Oh, he didn't get it again. That one must be extra big. He's very wise. Anyways, I missed the stocking schedule because I was busy catching like real fish on trips and stuff. But they were stocked like 3 weeks ago. So I was like, uh-oh, all the brain dead ones will be caught already. Turns out, still brain dead. Yep, there he is. Got his ass that time. Didn't stand a chance. Did not. I really want to see a giant muskie or a giant bass just chase one of these dudes in the last second. Oh, that would be the best. But hey, we're in Nebraska, so we don't have very many of those. All right, that's it. That's the limit. He ate it a little deep as well, but like I was saying, as I drop my rod and my fish, we're gonna eat them soon anyway, and now I got blood all over everything.
Well, I got stupid real quick. Once we switched to minnows, it was freaking lights out. These trout didn't stand a dadgum chance. I mean, I tell you guys that every time. I don't understand it. Even with these stalker trout that should be stupid, they freaking bite different stuff every freaking day. But yeah, let's get these guys loaded up, take them home, and then I got a couple recipes. I haven't picked one yet, but it's gonna be good either way we go. Let's cook them up. All right, let's get these guys cleaned up. So I was talking to Becky on the phone a little bit ago, and she said, we want basic, simple deliciousness. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're very simply gonna skin these guys, gut them, get the fins off and everything, and we are gonna pan sear them. For those of you guys that watch the video where I camp next to the creek, this is the second method that I use. Maybe we'll save some for later and cook them up a different way. Or, there's gonna be more trout fishing videos, so we'll cook them a different way that time. But if you guys want plain and simple, this is like my favorite way all the time to cook trout in a pan, skin them, take everything, just watch. This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take our little trout guy here, give him a quick little rinse, which isn't necessary at all, but we're going to. And then we're gonna cut him, like you guys have seen so many times, from the butthole up to the jaw, the jowl. And this is a quick process. I'm gonna kind of burn through it because you guys have seen me do it so many times. Or maybe you're a new MFer and you haven't, and then you're gonna have to go watch every video I've ever made 1,000 times per day. All right, so we got all these guts in here. We're just gonna rip those guys out. Once those guys are out, we're gonna pop the head off, which is usually a pretty easy process. This guy seems like he wants to be a pain in the ass, but hey, the head's off. And then we're gonna take our thumb and go right down. You don't want any of that black veiny shit. It's all disgusting in there. You don't want that. So we're gonna take all that out of there because we don't want this tasting all fishy. We want it to taste like deliciousness. And I like to have running water because, as you can see, I'm a damn mess. Let's make myself not as much of a mess. And the trout. Boom, we got running water. Now we pop some of the fins off. Fin off. Gotta take this guy out, basically is what I'm doing. That guy's off. We're gonna get this tail off here. Yes, I do realize you can leave the tail on. I do know how to clean fish. It's just for this recipe, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna chop these little fin guys off. Any fins will be removed for this little recipe. And trust me, we're still gonna have plenty of meat in our little nugget stalker trout, small as shit. Alright, so this is what you want it to look like. No head, no tail, no fins, and as much of that black shit out of there as you can get out. Boom. So we're gonna do one more step, just because this is the way we're gonna do it. I know you can leave the skin on. We're gonna take it off this time. This Milliken fishing, eat the skin plenty, and so does Max, but it just tastes better this way to me. I like it. So this is where we're gonna use our pliers, because I'm smart and prepared, minus the smart, and we're just gonna tear this off. And the skin should come off pretty easy. Be careful you don't just destroy it. Just tear all the meat off, because you know this thing's freaking baby trouts in Nebraska here. And boom, we got our baby little trout skinned, ready to go. We're just gonna put that little Ziploc guy, let it chill till the kids get home, and do the rest of them here. Time to cook these sumbitches up. Max is the famous cameraman back there, so if it's a little bit shaky, yell at the dab master. All right, we got our trouts here. Max, take a look at these beautiful things. Oh my God, they look so delicious. Do they look good on the camera, Max?
Yep.
You think you're gonna eat like what, 4 of those probably yourself?
Probably.
Okay, beauty. First off, we're making some rice over here. It appears we might have some boiling chicken broth. Yeah, we're gonna cook it in chicken broth this time because it tastes better. So we're doing that. Boom. Rice is going in. Lower it. That's just a side dish. That's not that big of a deal, Max. Don't even worry about it. But we're gonna cook these trouts, and right here, ever since I went on my little camping trip with Prof, shout out to you, my man. I've been using this hipster butter, and it's freaking delicious. So we're gonna get some of that melted up in our little cast iron pan, get it nice and hot. And we're gonna use it a lot because it's gonna be, who doesn't like a lot of butter? You like a lot of butter in your food, Max?
Yep.
Okay, great. And then we're very simply gonna use this seasoning mixture that I formulated up for my camping trip that time. Salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and garlic powder. That's it. Max, come over here. Let's show people how to season stuff. It's a pretty difficult process. Actually, I forget this is one of them pop-up things. We're just gonna give it a nice little seasonings. What do you think, Max? Rocket science?
Definitely.
Beauty. I think Emmy can smell the trout too, don't you think?
Yep.
Emmy wants some for sure.
Yeah, she does. I mean, hey.
She might get 1 table scrap. 1. Butter's melted. Get the Mr. Treats. Put in the pan. Need a bigger pan. Also, the butter's hot, but it's melted. Alright, we'll give those probably 3 minutes per side on medium-high heat. It's gonna be good. Paxton.
Thank you.
You bet. You know how it is? Moment of truth. Alright, so there's bones in there, right?
Right.
I'll pull them all out. I'll show you how to take all the bones out in a second, but take a bite of that piece right quick. Let me know if it sucks.
Absolutely terrible. One of the best trout I've had in my life.
So which is it?
Best trout I've had.
You know, you don't have to be over dramatic just because you're on a YouTube video. Still good? Okay. Bon appetit. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna eat all that. You thought I was gonna do it, didn't you? It looks good enough.
I've seen you do worse.
Yep. Definitely tastes like 8-inch dirty stocker trout and hipster butter. Guess that's what we're going for. Well, there you have it, guys. Another delicious little meal of the little tiny baby Nebraska stocker trouts. They're not as good as the wild rainbows, but they do the job. They're good enough nonetheless, and I enjoy them. I enjoy going out and catching them, even if they are a little bit brain dead. I got some more exciting stuff, though. If you guys do like the trout fishing, bank fishing type stuff, last week I went down and did some serious trout fishing for some giant epic ones. So if you like the trout fishing videos, go hit the subscribe button. I got a really cool series coming for you guys. We're taking some time on the edits because Cole wants to get everything just right. And I don't blame him there. We had a freaking good time. Also, don't forget, right back here behind me, like I was saying at the start of the video, Slaunch Master Classic coming up. We got Milliken Fishing Slaunch Master apparel. We got boxes full of tackle from 6 Cents Fishing. 6 Cents Fishing is giving every team that enters the tournament an entire little baggie, one of their slaunch sacks of tackle. And then, of course, we got Milliken fishing rods that'll be on site. We got a messy workbench that's not going to be on site. But look at all this stuff. We got hundreds of Milliken rods. We got Milliken Fishing apparel, hats, a little bit of everything. Do It Molds is going to be on site at the meetup and Sunday for the tournament, showing you guys how to make your own fishing tackle. It's going to be a great freaking time, and I want you all there, so don't miss it. I'll link it down below if you guys want to go enter the tournament. $100 entry fee for team. It's going to be a nice time. Good time on Sunday out there in Truman, Missouri. If you can't make it, please come to the little meetup situation on Saturday. Just come say hi. That's all that's required. You don't got to do too much. And the Zark and Porn Stash, I think, will be there as well. But thanks so much for watching this video, MFers. I'll catch you guys very soon.